This is another example from 10.3 having to do with creating linear models from some given information. So this one, number 24, page 582. We are looking at diastolic blood pressure given a score on a stress test. So stress test scores here on top, related diastolic blood pressure here on the bottom row. And we are asked to use these 2 points, the 5570 and the 9296, to find a linear model predicting blood pressure. So that will be the output of our linear model or function, and the input will be the stress score. So we're going to let X be the stress score, and we're going to let Y be the blood pressure. Okay. So we're going to use these points. We'll call this one again X1, Y1. We'll call this one X2, Y2, just so we have a reference point. We need the slope to find the equation of the line. So first we'll find the slope, 96 minus 70, difference in the y's over difference in the x's, 92 minus 55. So we end up with 26 in the numerator and 37 in the denominator, right? 96 minus 70 is 26. 92 minus 55 is 37. So we'll get a decimal for that. 26 divided by 37 gives us a decimal. Let's round it to 0.71. So we'll say approximately 0.71. So that's our slope. Okay. Now, then we can use either one of these 2 points and the slope to find the equation of the line. So let's use the one with the smaller numbers, just hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to use 5570 as my point and the slope of 0.71 in my point slope formula. So point slope formula, y minus the y value equals the slope times x minus the x value gives us y minus 70 equals the slope times x minus 55. I'm going to solve this for y just so I can put it in the form of a function, right? So y minus 70, I'm going to say 0.71 times x, 0.71 times x. And if I calculate this number here, 55 times 0.71, I'm going to get something close to 39.05. And it's going to be negative, right? Positive times a negative. Then I'm going to add 70 to both sides to finish it off. So I get 0.71x and 39.05, negative 39.05 plus 70 is going to be 30.95. So that's my f of x. Right? That's going to be my linear model to predict the blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure, given a stress score of x. This is the linear model that you're asked to come up with, and now you're asked to use it to find the blood pressure if the stress is 85. So if x is 85, then all we're doing is putting 85 into the function, and we're getting 0.71 times 85 plus 30.95. And if we calculate that number, we're going to get 85 times 0.71 is 60. 0.35, we're gonna add 30.95 to that and end up with a diastolic blood pressure a little bit high of 91.3. So that is the second part of the question. You were asked to come up with the linear model. Here's the answer to that. And then use that linear model to predict the diastolic blood pressure if the stress score was 85. All right, 10.3 linear models.